If you want to save time and money, then avoid these 5 mistakes that most designers make when starting out in their business. Hi, I'm Lauren with For the Creatives, where we help new freelance graphic designers with the task of starting their business. Mistake number 1, not correctly pricing your projects from the beginning. Now, we have all been there. There are the clients that are super nitpicky, that want to control the whole project, that don't actually know how to design, but they think they do, and I get it. I have absolutely been there. And when you're mid the project, you're basically like looking around, what do I do at this point? So for these specific ones, to avoid them at the beginning, when you're starting the conversation with this client, when you're going back and forth on emails, when you are talking to them on the phone, it's very important that you get a sense of how the flow will be on the project and that you are in control, not the client. You can avoid this also by really giving them a questionnaire or something of that nature that really makes you understand what is the scope of the project, what are they expecting, what is the timeline, so you can actually then roadmap it out and really understand what is going to be your time put into it. And then you can see how much you feel you should charge. Another reason you might get into this is that you're really low on business and you want to close the client, but you think that proper estimate will turn them away. You don't want to put yourself at a lower level than what you want to be working at. That's not going to help you. You're going to feel very bad about the project. You're not going to want to get it done, and it's just going to drag and drag. So don't put yourself in that position where you're underpricing. Mistake number 2. Not requiring a down payment before you start the project. We have been in this situation before. I'm sure you've been in there when you have started a project, you finish the project, and then the person never pays. Now you, as running your own business, need to have some prediction on when you're going to get paid and how much you're going to get paid. And this is a way to put you in control of the project. You require 50% minimum at the beginning, and that really makes sure that they are serious about the project and that they're not going to back out. So at least they will give you 50%, and then before you deliver the final files, you require that they pay the balance. And that will ensure they also don't run away with your files and you never hear from them again. There was a client that we had that I didn't require the 50% down payment. This was the reason we set up this policy, because I did the whole project. They said, oh, I actually don't need it anymore. And then we never heard from them again. Implement this specific point and you will get paid every time. Mistake number 3, setting infinite revisions. You do not want to be in the position where the client is in control of you, in control of the whole project. They are just saying, oh, I change this, change that. You're just going crazy. I promise you, it is not a fun situation to be in. So please make sure that you put together a project agreement with the client and in it say 3 to 4 revisions maximum. If they want to go on for more, you require that they pay the remaining balance of the project before you even start the revisions. And then for every hour after that, it's charged hourly rate. Mistake number 4, not scheduling out your projects. You're going to have clients come to you who want something right now. They need it today, or they need it tomorrow, or by the weekend. You charge a rush fee. You really look at how much is it going to be you sacrificing? How much money is it really worth? How many clients do you have to put aside for them? You can also, when someone comes to you saying, oh, I really need it tomorrow. Well, you can say, okay, I am working on some bigger projects this week, but I can schedule you in for next week. Let's get your project done by X date. You give them the exact date and you work with that project target. You can obviously come in before, and that's always a good way to over deliver, but you do not compromise your schedule and your other clients just because somebody wants something done right now. Mistake number 5, checking your emails constantly. Every time the little ding goes off in your computer, you do not need to go and check your email. You should write an exact list of what you're going to get done for a day and stick to those projects. Don't go off every time you have an email and go and answer the email, and then you come back to your project and you forgot where you were. It'll take you twice as long just to get anything done. When you set times to actually check your emails in the mornings, after lunch, before you go to sleep at night. That will make it so that you can compartment your time. When you finish a project, you're ready to go to the next one, and before maybe you check your email, maybe you have to send a file to a client. That's okay, but it won't pull you off of what you're doing then. So there is a book that I highly recommend called The 4-Hour Workweek by Tim Ferriss. It helps you to have that mindset that your time is super valuable and how to schedule and compartment your time so you're not all over the place, constantly wasting time. I'm going to put a link to that book below. It's a very important book, and all entrepreneurs, all designers, anyone who has their own business, it's a must read for you. Well, that's all I have for you. I really hope you implement each one. It will help you and make sure that your business runs smoothly and is not a grind every day. If you haven't yet, please subscribe to my channel. I'm going to be putting out a video every single week to help you with your business as a freelance graphic designer. Also, I just put out a free downloadable guide that will help you to double your design clients if you apply each step. So be sure to check that out in the link below. Thank you so much for sticking to the end, and I hope to see you very soon.